guys, my name is Toveychigala and welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, I hope you click the subscribe button so that you become part of the family. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, I love you, I appreciate you, and I see you guys, okay? So welcome to another episode of Before You Say I Do. Okay, so I started this about a few weeks ago and I got a few messages. I got positive feedbacks and there were a few people that said I should do a series on it and expand more on the topics. So that's why we are here. Okay, so today, as you can tell from the title of this video, we are talking about finances and marriage. Okay, now first thing is first, before you figure out how you are going to deal with finances in your marriage, we have to identify the three types of marriages. Now, there are three types of marriages. You can marry in community of property, which is what is broadly done here in our country, in Botswana. And this is whereby, like everything belongs to the two of you. Whatever you come with, whatever he comes with, you put everything together and you become one big happy family. Number two is out of community of property. This is where everyone has their own thing, but you are legally in a marriage. Everybody manages their assets, everybody manages their finances, and yes, everybody has their own thing. And then we have the ANC or anti-nuptial contract, which is also known as a prenup. Okay, so a prenup is whereby the two of you go to a lawyer and you sit down and you design a contract. You sit down and you make a contract of how your marriage is gonna run, what things are going to be joint and what things are going to be separate. Okay, and just a disclaimer, ANC is not only for rich people, okay? Even poor people who know where they're going in life, they can still do that, okay? It's for everyone. And no marriage is more important than the other. People choose different styles, different types based on where they are in life and where they see themselves in the future. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that for as long as it works for you and your partner. Okay, I needed to put that up there because lately we've been seeing a few celebrities going back to court and going back to the magistrate, and they're now opting to sign out of community of property. Now, when that happens, there start to be a few rumors about them divorcing, them calling it quits. No, it's nothing like that. With celebrities, you find that it's a risky business and they even have to get in more risky contracts and risky businesses. So it's always important to make sure that the family is secured, okay? The family is secured. So it will be advisable for business people and for business people, celebrities, people with cash flow up and down to either choose the out of community of property or the anti-nuptial, so that in case anything happens, you don't lose everything that you've been building for your kids and for your family. Because within community of property, let me tell you this, okay, most of us have never been in a situation where or you are in the wrong side of the law, but guys, they take everything, okay? They start with the big things and then they go all the way down. If at all it means taking your clothes, the kids' clothes, in order to make sure that the debt is paid, that is exactly what they are going to do. Even that car that you came into marriage with, that you struggled so much to save up, to acquire, is going to be attached. Even that plot that you were left as inheritance and you came into the marriage with is going to be attached. Everything gets attached, okay? So it's important to figure out what works for you as a couple, as an individual, before you sign off anything. Okay, now there are 3 ways in which you can handle finances in marriage. 1, you can have whereby you have separate accounts. Everybody takes care of what they take care of. 2, you can have where half is taken from each party, it's put together, and that goes to the taking care of the family. Or you can have a joint account. This is where everything that comes into the family is put together in one account, and all payments and everything is done from that account. Now, here are a few points that you have to consider when you are talking about the issue of finances. A vision for the family. This is where you want to see your family in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years. It basically means you sitting down with your partner and drawing up a vision for your family. What is it that you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? What is it that you want to accomplish in the next 10 years? Do we want to buy a house? Would we love a home for our family? Do you want each and every one of us to have a car? Are we farm people? Do you want to go into farming, or do we want to open a business? These are the things that you need to put down. Now, after everything has been put down, then that's when you know that whatever God blesses you with, it goes straight to the family vision. This is the most important one. Okay, this is the most important one, the family vision, where you see your family, where you want to go as a family. So whatever God blesses you with, now you know that you have this vision. This is what you want to achieve. So if tomorrow we get 10,000, what is it that we can do with 10,000? Can 10,000 buy you a car, baby? No, it can't. Can it buy a plot somewhere? Or maybe we can actually go and lay by something, put a down payment on a plot while we are still outsourcing the rest of the cash. This is very important, because you don't end up finding that you have spent the first years of your marriage wasting money on things that were not really important, while the vision of the family is still there standing and nothing in it has been done. Okay, and then there's individual visions. Me personally, there's what I want. My husband personally, there's what he wants. Okay, and those are normally 2 different things, because they are serving for me, they are serving for him. Maybe he wants a business, or he wants a 4x4, like he's crazy about vans nowadays. He wants a van. Okay, I want something else. I want a whole new set of filming equipment. Okay, I want filming equipment. So these are things that we need to know. Who wants what? What is a priority? What is a need? What is more important? If money comes into our hands, what is it that we need to invest in at the moment? All these things are important. Okay, and then you figure out how to go about it. Now, if it's a home, most of us don't have the money to go buy a home cash, guys. Okay, so we either put up money to buy a plot, or take a personal loan to buy a plot while the other one applies for a mortgage. You understand? Or we just find a fully built house and build. But either way, you have to figure out how to go about it. Okay. Number 3, I think this one should have been on top of the list. Communication. You need to communicate everything where finances are concerned. Okay, if things are not communicated, they can lead to putting your family finances in danger. You know when the family finances are not looking good, yes, that's what it can lead to. So everything needs to be on the table. We need to know who earns how much at what point in time, how many times in a year, and all that, so that we can sit down as a family, okay, okay, you cannot do anything in marriage without sitting down and talking about it. Okay, and then I'm going to touch on the issue of budgeting. As a family, you need to have a monthly budget. In your marriage, there should be a monthly budget. Okay, now do what works for you, but I'm just going to give you an example of how me and my husband tackle our budgeting. Okay, we have a strict budget where everything is put in there. Okay, and it normally does not change. It's the same every month, except we move things every now and then, shift a few figures depending on how good or bad the month is, but it's very important to have a budget. So what we do is we start off with our debts. Okay, we start off at dikoloto and we put all the dikoloto up there, the loans, the mortgage, everything. Luckily we don't owe any of our cars, thank God. So we have everything up there. Sale sekoloto, it's on top of the list. We pay it first, okay? And then the second stage is for upkeep. Upkeep means our groceries. It means our bills and those are funny little things, your petrols and things that you need, you cannot survive without, okay? But they're not skoloto really, but you cannot survive without. So you have your groceries, you have your bills, you have your petrol and all that. And then last part of our budget will have us. Yes. We are a family of 4, and believe you me, each and every single person has their own budget in a monthly basis, okay? We don't sit down and say, okay, hair and nails for me. No, we don't do that. We award a budget to each and every single person. Like my husband has his own budget. I have my own. The kids, Kim and Sam, have their own. So you can do whatever you need to do with that. This is to avoid khanyago consult, you understand, so that mommy can go in a shop and swap makeup over 1,000 and hubby does not think it's wasting of money. Okay, so we have made sure that everyone has a budget and they do whatever they want to do with their own budget. Now when it gets to the kids have monthly upkeep. Okay, my kids have hair, so Kim goes to the salon, Sam goes to the salon. Kim needs stationery, Sam needs toys and educational books and toiletries and all that. And then they also have their own personal savings accounts. So that is also fixed by their budgets. Okay, so this is just something that works for us. Another thing on that lower part too, our family obligations, that's where they would go. Like if we need to send my mama-in-law something, it goes there. If we need to send my granny something, or we need to contribute something family-wise, that's where it will go. Okay, so go do what works for you, but just make sure that there's some kind of budget on a monthly basis. You cannot work with money without having a budget. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention was savings. Our savings, we put them there, up there as part of our debts. Okay, it's a monthly thing. We do it every single month, but we have been doing it in a funny way. We had a fixed amount that we put to savings, and now I want to introduce whereby we do it by percentage. Okay, like 10% of our budget, our whole earnings go to savings. It's something that I want to introduce, and hubby seems to be all games with it. So I hope it goes well. Okay, I hope it goes well, but it's something that I want to introduce. And also it's something that I would like to urge you to add on to your budgets. Save something, have an emergency fund. Okay, have an emergency fund. Something, if Mwana gets sick right now and you need to be admitted to the hospital, you can actually pay for it. Or let's say mama gets sick somewhere, I can be able to put fuel in the car right now and go and check how mama is doing. You understand? You need to have budget. As a family, guys, it's not good. Okay, it's not good. So make sure that you sacrifice 1 or 2 things so that you can at least have something on your savings accounts. Okay, and lastly but not least, this is something that I would like to urge you to do. It's very important. Okay, invest in your partner, guys. Invest in your partner. Okay, we are going back to individual visions. Invest in your partner. Don't just say no, 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 no. Don't do that. Invest in your partner, because one thing that we totally forget is if push comes to shove or things fall apart in our family, the only person who's going to have your back is your partner. The only person who can pay your debts, the only person who can keep the mortgage up, who can still put food on the table is your partner. Okay, if anything happens, your partner should be able to take you guys. You should be able to have the family afloat until you can get back on your feet. As much as it's important to take care of your family, to take care of your parents, to take care of your siblings, but they also have their own lives. Okay, your partner, the only life they have is, you see, here with you at your home. That's all they have. So habaraka dijo, they buy it for the family. Your siblings and your cousins and your parents, they also have their own dikoloto, they also have their own obligations, they also have their own responsibilities. If push comes to shove, they're not going to pick up your mortgage, they're not going to pick up your personal loan or your car loan. They're not going to be able to do that. They also have mouths to feed. So it's a very important that you prioritize investing on your partner. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was very informative. If you have any questions, kindly ask me on the comment section. If it's a private matter, kindly go to my DM, my inbox, whichever platform you choose to go with. I'm still fine with it. I've been trying by all means to reply to every single person. Okay, I've been doing a great job so far. Okay, and please kindly go follow me on Instagram. My name is Toveychigala. Yes, I'm still working on changing it. Okay, but for now my name is Toveychigala. Go follow me there, and kindly don't forget to like, to subscribe, to click the notification bell so that every time your girl uploads a video you get notified. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and see you in my next video.